What is up, guys? CWpoke here, back with another episode of VGC 2015 Nationals Practice, where we climb on the Battle Spot ladder to practice for the upcoming National Championships in just about 2 weeks from now, so very soon. And if you guys watched the last episode, you probably realized I'm in the same outfit, same setup. I am recording this episode straight after. I want to have some of these built as we lose connection or communication. Hopefully it's still okay. We're good. But yes, I'm recording this right after our past one. If you guys did not see the last episode, please give it a look at. It was such a clutch battle, two very clutch battles, so some very fun matches. We came out with 2 wins, spoilers, but I guess if you're this far, you probably don't mind spoilers on those past episodes, as we have a rating right now of 1663, so we're quickly climbing the ladder with this team. This team is on a bit of a hot streak, and the last guy had a rating of like 1740 something, I think, as we find Nell from Switzerland with a rating of 1499, so quite the opposite of a high rating, but this is just under the basic one, as Nell has a Kangaskhan, a Sylveon, Milotic, Thundurus, Amoonguss, and Terrakion, so a very, very standard team indeed, but those are always threatening as well. Standard is standard for a reason. They are, some of the metagame's strongest Pokemon. So, instantly, I do not want to fall for the Milotic trap. I've been doing that way too often. I need to stop leading with Landorus. I'm going to assume the Milotic is actually going to be a lead. It's a very common lead. It gets that speed control off, it's bulky, and it counters the common lead Landorus. So, we will probably bring Thundurus to handle that. Thundurus gives Milotic a bit of a problem. Obviously, it can come back with Ice Beam or Icy Wind, but 2 Thunderbolts should always be enough to take it out, assuming it is not Citrus Berry. Now, what else could he bring in to threaten that? Terrakion, even Amoonguss, Sylveon, really everything else can threaten Thundurus. It's not that strong of a Pokemon on its own. I kind of want to go Cresselia here. I'm feeling like the double bulky lead would be a strong one here to get the speed control off and just to neuter whatever he leads with, as well as potentially set up. We haven't brought Cresselia in a little while, so I think I'll bring Cresselia here. I want to bring Charizard as well, have something for the Thundurus, even the Kangaskhan if we get some speed control, Sylveon, Milotic, and Amoonguss, so we'll bring Charizard. Now, what do we bring in the back? Honestly, probably Landorus. I think Landorus is still good here, I just have to be careful not to feed into the Milotic, but Scarf Rock Slides or Earthquakes could do some good damage to his Pokemon. Even the Superpower onto Kangaskhan, if Kangaskhan becomes a threat, we can always intimidate it, so we're going to go with Landorus in the back. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Oh, man. And yes, guys, I have been mentioning this every episode, but in case you have not watched all the episodes back to back, I am working on a capture card. Hopefully we'll have one ordered by early next week. And shortly after Nationals, I should have one, assuming it doesn't take too long to ship. I've heard mixed reviews on when Katu Kitty ships out the products, but hopefully not too long, as they lead with Terrakion and Milotic. Nice double shiny hype, not bad. I love that shiny Milotic. Okay, so this is a pretty favorable spot for me. I don't want to eat up a Rock Slide right now. That's not going to be good for Thundurus. But we do have the super effective advantage on both Pokemon here. So what I want to do, let's see. Let's look at his team and see what is Terrakion most likely carrying. Nothing on his team probably has a Sash, except for maybe Terrakion, but it could always have the Lumberry. That's a very strong possibility. So I don't like to Thunder Wave Terrakions too often because, it just could be a wasted turn, and a wasted turn in VGC is pretty significant. So what I kind of want to do here is go for maybe the Thunder Wave onto Milotic, just to avoid potential flinches, to get that Milotic down in speed, although it's not really that fast. Okay, I'm running out of time. We're going to Thunderbolt, and we are going to Psychic. Yes, we're going to Psychic. I just need to make my moves fast. I'm thinking too much. Okay, so we go straight for the Rock Slide, as expected. No reason not to be honest. You can easily get the flinches and the super effective hit onto Thundurus. Thundurus is going to get the Citrus Berry. Now, what is going to happen here? Hopefully we don't get any bad flinches here. Okay, so Thunderbolt connects. That's good. This Milotic is a big threat. I'm not too worried about the Terrakion. Wow, that's barely a 2-hit KO, and it's not Citrus, it looks like. As Psychic also connects, so not bad at all. And that's going to be a 2-hit KO as well. Milotic going for the Icy Wind, trying to get that speed control on. So, of course, honestly, I'm not too worried about that with this team. It really doesn't matter, or no, with these leads, because, Cresselia and Thundurus, both kind of slow Pokemon. They're not speed invested at all, so. Okay, what do I have in the back? I have Charizard, so obviously I don't really want to switch anything in here. I want to go for the Thunder Wave onto Terrakion here. I think I don't know if a Solar Beam will take out Milotic at that range since a Stab Thunderbolt didn't take it out. But Charizard does have so much more offensive pressure. I kind of want to go for the Thunder Wave onto Terrakion just in case this, in case I flinch here and cannot get, no, there's no reason to. I can't really switch anything in though. I can't switch in Charizard, it's going to take a Rock Slide. I can't switch in Landorus, it could take an Icy Wind. So I kind of need to stay in, and since I'm going to faint from my Rock Slide, I got to T-Wave something. I'm thinking the Milotic. We'll go for the Milotic, and we will Psychic the Terrakion, try and take it out. Let's see what he goes for. Thunder Wave is going to connect onto the Milotic. Surely it is not a Lumberry, but it very well could be. As it is not, and Rock Slide is going to connect here. Take out my Thundurus most likely. Hopefully Cresselia does not flinch. We kind of want to get this Terrakion out of here. Critical hit onto Thundurus, that is totally okay at this point in the game. It did not matter. As Milotic goes for Recover, as I was kind of expecting, it can't do a whole lot to Cresselia, so yeah, definitely not a, makes sense. As Cresselia gets the Psychic off, so we are good. Now, besides Mega Kangaskhan, Charizard is pretty free to go into this match and hit something very tough. I kind of want to bring Charizard in here. I think now is the best time to bring it. I'm a little worried about Kangaskhan, but if he brings Kangaskhan in, all we have to do is go for the, okay, he brings in Sylveon. That's good. Okay, so we're pretty safe now. I think a Heat Wave here will be pretty good. I'm not too worried about the Milotic. Honestly, I think I could beat it in a Calm Mind war with Cresselia. And speaking of Calm Mind, I think I may actually go for that. I'm a little worried that I might be a little too slow now that the Sylveon might be able to outspeed. So, what do I want to do here? Do I want to go for that? I think I want to go for the Calm Mind here. Or not the I want to go for the Heat Wave here. I think that'll be good on Sylveon. I don't need to go for an Overheat. Yeah, Overheat shouldn't be enough to take it out. I think we'll go for the Moonlight here, play it safe. I'm going to assume after the -1 I am slower than a Sylveon. Cresselia is not fast at all, and I have no speed investment. So we'll go for the Moonlight, assuming I'm going to eat a Hyper Voice right now. And then hopefully next turn I'll be able to safely get up a Calm Mind, or at least decently enough be able to get a Calm Mind up. And once we start getting Calm Minds up, we should be a little bit safer to start attacking with this Cresselia. But I really want to preserve Cresselia here. I feel like that'll be a strong Pokemon against the Milotic, should I not be able to get Solar Beams off after Charizard is down. So yes, an Overheat will definitely... Okay, so Sylveon does go for the Shadow Ball, which I was a little worried about. Hopefully that's not Specs. Doesn't do too much damage, which is awesome. Moonlight's going to heal me back up to, I think, full health at that range. So we're looking pretty good here. Question is, what is that last Pokemon? I'm going to assume it is a Kangaskhan. As he goes for the Scald, so in the sun, not going to do too much. Not worried about that at all. That is great. And now is probably a better time than ever to go, well... Do I want to go for the Heat Wave here, followed by the Calm Mind, or do I want to Overheat the Sylveon to get rid of it? What is the bigger threat? Honestly, I'm kind of worried about the Milotic now that I think about it, because I have a Landorus in the back, and that is going to be able to get a nice +2 boost from competitive. So we'll go for the Calm Mind here, start setting up. Sylveon looks like okay, it goes for the Protect. Not bad, not bad. So good thing. I didn't consider that, but that Shadow Ball damage was pretty low, so that made sense that it wasn't Choice Specs. So Solar Beam going to go straight into this Milotic. How much is it going to do? Let's see. Probably a little bit over half. As it takes it out? Oh no, it lives with a Sliver. That's kind of annoying, but that's not too bad either. If he has Con in the back, that might be okay, because then a Heat Wave will be able to take it out instead. So, as Milotic goes for the Scald and not the Recover. Not bad, not bad. Scald not going to do too much in the sun. That is something that is so great about the sun, is being able to get that extra... just that extra resistance against water types who are normally super effective on fire, of course. So now we've set up a Calm Mind. Heat Wave should not take out the Sylveon unless there's a really low damage roll the first time. I'm thinking about just going straight for the Psychic here. I don't want to set up too much. Don't want to get too antsy with critical hits. As he withdraws Milotic, what is going to eat a Heat Wave right now? Kangaskhan, yikes. And it's not Mega Evolved, so it's going to be losing some of its bulk. I wonder why he switched out there. Maybe because he knew that there wasn't a whole lot he could do, but that is going to do a ton. Sylveon's going to stay in and go for the Hyper Voice, but that shouldn't do too much to Cresselia here. And Psychic will definitely be enough to take it out. So we are pretty much set on this game. I'm feeling pretty confident. Now, unfortunately, the Milotic is going to be faster than my my Cresselia on this next turn, so it could easily go for the recover here, which is what I'm thinking it's going to go for. I kind of want to switch out into Landorus, but I think he's going to obviously fake out the Charizard. I think that is the most logical thing to do. It would take me out at that range, I believe. And that is totally okay, because what I can do here, well, do I want to switch out into Landorus? I'm worried Sun might be about to wrap up soon. I'll go for the Protect. We'll see if we have one more turn of Sun, but we're going to Psychic into the Kangaskhan slot, actually. I'm really expecting a Fake Out here. It could not be running Fake Out, though. If he goes for the Protect and Recover, that's going to be a pretty rough spot. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, is he forfeit? So it looks like he was probably in a tough spot there and could not get out. So we win that one, too. Another great match. Not too bad. So another short match as well, about 10 minutes. So we're going to go straight into Game 2. As we are now doing 2 battles per episode, assuming one battle does not take too long. I'm waiting till the episode where the second match is the long one, and then we have like a 30-minute episode on our hands, in which case I apologize. But hey, you guys wanted 2 episodes, or 2 battles an episode, so we're going to go for it. And let's go straight into our second match with a rating of 1672. So we are climbing up. Normally I do not have that good of luck on the battle spot. I tend to stay around the 1500s in all honesty. I usually struggle getting out. As we find Android from Canada with a rating of 1573. Let's do this. Let's do this. He's got a team of Landorus, Metagross, Thundurus, Terrakion, Ludicolo, and Hydreigon. So definitely a Mega Metagross team. What is he going to do here? Now, he doesn't have Politoed, but he does have a Ludicolo, and it is a Mega Metagross team who loves rain support, so I'm wondering if that Thundurus is carrying Rain Dance. My guess is probably not. Ludicolo is just probably more of a rain counter, if anything. So because I have Sun out, I'm not too worried about the Ludicolo. I don't think he's going to bring it. Now, Mega Metagross is a huge threat to Charizard. Charizard Y does not like that matchup a whole lot. What are we going to do here? He does have Fake Out with the Ludicolo, though, which is something that could be very threatening. I think we're going to lead with Thundurus here. Speed control onto a Metagross is super important. We need to slow that thing down ASAP. I would lead with Landorus, but there's no point. Intimidate is not going to affect Metagross turn 1. Not until it Mega Evolves. So I'm thinking maybe Charizard here, but if he goes into his own Landorus as a lead, that could be pretty bad. So maybe Cresselia. Is Cresselia even good in this matchup, though? I feel like it's not. It can't really touch Metagross. But it can touch everything else on its team pretty well, so... Maybe we'll bring the Cresselia. We'll bring Charizard. We're going to need a Fire-type attack. And I think we'll bring Landorus in the back. Landorus should be able to get a good hit off of something on his team. Rock Slide, Super Power, Earthquake, all going to do big hits. Venusaur, only really good for the... I mean, Venusaur's okay here, but... being weak against Metagross, I don't like that. I want Landorus to be able to do something to it as well. And I don't think he has Wide Guard on this team. Yeah, he can't get Wide Guard support, so not too worried about getting Earthquakes or Heat Waves off. So I think that's going to be it for us. Let's go into Game 2. Alright, so what did I lead with? I believe it was Thundurus and Cresselia. Let me make sure, as I can never remember. But, Android is issuing a challenge. What is going on, Android? I see you. Yes, Thundurus and Cresselia. The 2 bulky speed control Pokemon on my team. As he leads with Landorus and Thundurus. So he goes straight into Double Genie here, which is a pretty good lead matchup for me, I believe. I'm still working on, getting better at lead matchups and recognizing if I'm in an advantageous spot, but that is why I like doing these videos for you guys. It helps me kind of think about my turns as well and commentate my thoughts a little bit better. I think I elaborate my turns a little bit better when I do these videos. So, alright, so what he could do here is U-turn or Rock Slide. He is definitely not going to EQ. Not doing any crazy predictions. There's no reason for me to switch out, I don't think. I'm kind of expecting a taunt coming out from this Thundurus somewhere, somehow. I don't think he's going to want to stay in with this Landorus. He might U-turn the Cresselia. I think that is the most likely scenario. Do we want to try and taunt this Thundurus? Or do we want to taunt... Or, no, we can't Thunder Wave that slot, because if he goes for... Okay, we'll go for the Thunderbolt onto Thundurus, trying to get some damage off. And then, I think we will also Ice Beam the Thundurus slot. Just to take out this Thundurus here. Okay, so Thundurus goes for the taunt, and he goes first onto Cresselia, which is good. Oh, as he goes for the rock slide, he stays in. Interesting. Very interesting. He's probably fishing for some flinches then. But I guess it is a 2-hit KO on Thundurus aside from the Citrus Berry. Luckily, I had the Citrus to bring that back up. So it'll be a 3-hit KO. But, oh, Thundurus gets the flinch and double flinch. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, that is not good at all. Now we're in a bad spot pretty quickly here. Taking a lot of damage on that Thundurus. I really want the speed control with Thundurus. Maybe it is the time. I think Landorus coming in here would be a good switch. Let's see. I just really want Thundurus to get a Thunder Wave off onto Metagross. I really need to cripple that thing so Charizard can come in and take it out. If he's going to stay in and go for the Rock Slide, maybe I should Ice Beam the Landorus slot instead. Ice Beam should be enough to take it out. I think this Cresselia is offensive enough. It's got some good offensive investment, so we're going to go for it. Thundurus is going to switch out, so Landorus does not switch out, which is good. Most likely not going to go for the Protect either. Hopefully he goes for the Taunt or the Thunder attack, or the Thunderbolt attack onto Landorus here, so not going to do anything. Intimidate is going to be nice to get that -1 attack. He goes for the Thunderbolt, onto Cresselia, so he's trying to target down that Cresselia pretty quickly. Goes for another Rock Slide. If Cresselia flinches here, we are not looking good. Cresselia gets the Ice Beam off. Okay, that is great. That is great. And that should be... Oh, that's not enough to take it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, luckily, we do have Rock Slide on our side. We can go for that. And I think we'll just Ice Beam the Thundurus now, trying to take that thing out. Thundurus, another big problem to my team. It can Thunder Wave the Charizard. Charizard does not like to be paralyzed. So mine goes first. I get the Rock Slide off. It connects to both. Landorus is going to be gone. Thundurus is going to take a lot of damage. It does not activate Citrus, but I don't think Ice Beam will be enough to take it out, especially if you couldn't take out Landorus. So he goes for the Hidden Power Eyes. Why didn't I think of that? I should have realized. I don't think that was... I think that was still an okay play on our part, though. I don't know if I wanted to switch anything in on a Rock Slide, so I didn't think about the Hidden Power Ice, but I don't think that was even really an option anyways. As he lives with just a slight amount, Citrus is going to take him back up. Okay, Cresselia's Taunt wears off, which is good, so if we want, we can probably Moonlight here. I'm going to expect he is not going to try and taunt me again. What does he have in the back? He potentially has a Metagross. We got rid of the Landorus. He has Terrakion, Ludicolo, and Hydreigon here, so I think Thundurus will be a good switch in. Be able to paralyze something. He sends out Ludicolo. Okay, so we're looking good here. Now this is good because I could go for the Moonlight followed by the Calm Mind. I'm worried that if I go for the Calm Mind first, he's going to taunt my Thundurus after that. And we could always taunt his Thundurus. But do I want to do that? I'm not too worried about the Ludicolo. It does probably have Assault Vest, but Charizard being in the back, getting the Sun Up will weaken his Scald, so I'm not too worried about paralyzing it or anything. I want to go for the Thunderbolt and take out this Thundurus. I think that is the smart move. He can't switch into Landorus. That thing is already gone. And I think we'll Moonlight here. Or we could Calm Mind right now. No. Do we want to Calm Mind? No, I think we want to go for the Moonlight. I think we want to heal up first. We'll go for the Moonlight first. Ludicolo goes for the Fake Out. Of course, that was always an option. Oh, he goes for Thundurus. That was the smart move. Oh, he goes to the HP Ice onto Thundurus, most likely. Luckily, I'm going to get a free Moonlight here, but that is going to take some damage. Thundurus flinches. The hacks. The 100% flinch hacks. Okay, so Cresselia going to be back up to a very high amount of HP. Full health. That's a very high amount. Now, what do we want to do here? He went for the HP Ice on the Thundurus. Is that leading me into a very false sense of security of switching in my Charizard? I feel like it is. I don't know. But he could also go for the Taunt here. Maybe this is where I'm going to want to Ice Beam the Thundurus and just probably switch out into Charizard here. I want to switch on to Charizard. I could eat a Scald, but I don't think a Scald's going to take me out. We're going to Ice Beam the Thundurus. I really think he's going to taunt me here, so we'll go for it. But he hasn't seen Calm Mind yet, so he may just think, you know, now I've healed, now I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. He could already read into that. But he's probably going to Thunderbolt still the Cresselia. He already did. As he goes for the Thunder Wave onto Cresselia. Okay, good. If he read that switch and paralyzed my Charizard, that would have been terrible. But he's probably going to go, okay, he goes for the Ice Beam. So no Freeze Hacks, please. No Freeze Hacks. Please, no Freeze Hacks. Okay, we're good. Ice Beam connects. That is going to take out the Thundurus. It should take out the Thundurus. Yes, it does. Okay. So we are set there. Now, what does he have in the back? Most likely Metagross, but it could still be a Ludicolo or a Terrakion or a Hydreigon, as he does have the Metagross. Okay, so what's going to happen here is he's going to protect this turn. Why is he going to protect this turn? Well, that's simple. He does not want to eat a Heat Wave and die right away. So what we're going to do is we're going to Mega Evolve, and I think we're still going to go for the Heat Wave just in case he decides not to actually do that. And I think what I want to do here is actually switch my Cresselia out into Thundurus, so that way, after he's burned his Protect, I can go for the Protect on my own Charizard, and then go for the Thunder Wave onto his Metagross. Now, I don't think a Scald in the sun is going to be able to take me out, so I think this is a pretty safe move here. I'm assuming the Ludicolo is going to Scald my my Charizard slot, just trying to get that damage off and take that out. So, we'll see. Hopefully this plays out well. Hopefully it doesn't go for the Ice Beam or the, or I guess the Scald probably won't take out Thundurus either in the sun. So let's see. We go for the Mega Evolution and the Heat Wave. Hopefully it connects. Hopefully he doesn't, like, not go for the Protect and Heat Wave misses. That would be pretty clutch as well. That would be rough. So he's going to Mega Evolve as expected. Most likely going to Protect, like I said, because Metagross is normally slow until it Mega Evolves. So usually you see them Mega Evolve and Protect to make sure they have the speed advantage. As he does go for the Protect, that is good. I didn't want to overheat the Ludicolo there just because I don't want to be at -2 already. It does connect, which is good. We get some damage off on that Ludicolo. Don't want to let that thing stick around either too long, as it does a pretty good chunk. I believe that is Assault Vest damage. It looks like Assault Vest. Oh, okay, that did a lot. Oh, that was a crit too. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay, alright. So we're going to Protect here, and we're going to Thunder Wave the Metagross slot. Oh, but he could still go for the Substitute. Is he going to predict that and go for the Substitute? That could be bad. That could be game, actually. Because he can Ice Beam and take out my Thundurus this turn. If he really reads into this Protect... Oh, man. I'm just going to assume he's not going to. I don't think there's a way I could... I think it's a 50-50 guess at that point on how I would have to play. Unless... Well, let me think about this. Okay, so if I go for the Protect, and he reads into that, I'm going to assume he can't double Protect here. It's just too risky. So if we Thunder Wave this Metagross and he gets a sub up, I don't have any way to take him out and kill him off, because Cresselia is just not going to do enough damage. But we're running out of time. I'm going to go for it. Hopefully he goes for the attack. Charizard protects, so he does not go for the double Protect. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Substitute. Thunder Wave is going to connect. It can't obviously be Lumberry because he has the Metagross fight. What does he go for, though? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's fully paralyzed. That's good. That's good because if he went for the Substitute, you know, now he can't go for it. But I was really curious on if that prediction played out. But I think that's the best case scenario for us. But now I still got to be careful here because I'm actually not out of it yet. Because now he can Protect again. He can Protect, and what he can do is he can have my Ludicolo, or have his Ludicolo finish me off. So maybe I want to overheat this turn. Maybe I want to overheat the Ludicolo. Oh my gosh, this is a very clutch match. I think we'll overheat the Ludicolo. Oh man, is he going to Protect? I think he's going to Protect and go for the Scald onto Charizard. I really think he will. I think that's the smartest play to make. But, you know, sometimes your opponent doesn't make those plays, and they do something that catches you off guard and costs you the game. So if he were to get a sub up here, I'm pretty sure I would lose. I mean, it could turn into a very long stalling match, but I think what we'll do is we'll go for the Calm Mind, start setting up in case things get very bad, in which case I think I've already lost. Yes, he goes for the Protect. Perfect. He goes for the Protect. Overheat if it connects. We'll take out this Ludicolo. It does connect. Yes. Okay. That'll take out the Ludicolo. Absolutely. If Heat Wave did almost half, Overheat will definitely do over half. And I think Overheat in the Sun will still take out this Metagross as well since it's super effective and Sun boosted. So I think we are safe. Cresselia gets up the Calm Mind, not fully paralyzed. Cresselia at this point not really doing too much. And Cresselia, I mean, I guess Cresselia did do a lot of work this game. Took out the Landers and the Thundurus. I can't remember if it took it out. No, it didn't. But it got a good hit on the Landers. So... Sun is still up. We're going to go for the Overheat, and we are going to just, I guess maybe Ice Beam just for the potential freeze. No, it's already paralyzed, so we can't. We'll go for the Psychic for the stab. Both of them not very effective. I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think Psychic is quad resistant, but we could get the special defense drop. I think it's just better to go for Psychic. Hopefully Overheat connects. As it does. Okay, hopefully this takes it out. I think it can. But Mega Metagross does have some decent bulk on him, and it does take it out. Oh my gosh. That was scary. That was pretty scary. But that has been another good win. So this team, like I said, is just on a good hot streak right now. I'm really liking it. So that has been it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want, please be sure to like and subscribe for more battles. Liking and subscribing always helps me keep going. It keeps telling me that I'm doing something right. Hopefully I will be doing something more right when we get this capture card, and the quality will be a lot better. But thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode, which will hopefully be out tomorrow after this episode's up. So I will see you guys then. Peace out.